This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end of our elaborate plans. The end of everything that stands. The end, no safety or surprise. The end, I'll never look into your eyes again. This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend. The end, it hurts to set you free, but you'll never follow me. The end of laughter and soft light. The end of nights we try to die. This is the end.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your good friend the King, aka the Scott, welcoming you to yet another Destiny video. This is the Xur Report for this week. And as you can see, I have returned to the tower. Xur's 3-week excursion to the reef has finally ended, and he has been allowed back here in our good graces at the tower after his mighty mishap of the last few weeks. As you know, Xur didn't offer 3 of coins for a couple of weeks, then he didn't offer glass needles. He followed that up last week by not offering the 10-pack of heavy ammo synth. Well, a patch was created this week, a hotfix, that has corrected the issue. So, Xur will now be just fine for the rest of the time. Alright. So that's always good news to hear on the Xur front. In mainstream Destiny news this week, we found out through This Week in Bungie's update that Crimson Days will not be returning. Now this was speculated when the Dawning came out and released the ghost shells, the Crimson Shell and the Sugary Shell, as well as the shaders from Crimson Days. So when those were made available in the general Crucible pool, as well as during SRL, it was pretty much speculated at that point that Crimson Days would not be returning. However, this week Bungie confirmed this fact, so no, next month we will not be getting our Valentine's special Crimson Doubles matches. At least not in the Crimson Days format. Perhaps they will bring it back as the weekly Crucible. I do not know. But it is confirmed that we will not be getting Crimson Days back. There is an update coming. They still have not speculated when, but it's more than likely going to be coming in April, in time for the normal traditional April update. Since there has been nothing announced yet, it's unlikely that a new event would come in February. So we will just have to wait and see about all of that. But it's looking like we're going to have quite a long wait before our next content drop. So that is what we have in Destiny this week. Now let's see what our good old tentacle-faced, fixed friend has to offer this week. Alright. As you can see here, he's in front of the big door across from the speaker.
Speak with me.
Alright. So leading off, we've got the Legacy Engram for heavy weapons. You know my word on that. Don't buy this. Don't waste your coins on this. You can get everything in your current gear. Get your Galahorn through the quest. Get your Truth. Get your Super Good Advice. Get your Thunderlord. Get them all. Get your Dragon's Breath. Don't bother with the Legacy Engram. You don't need it. It is Helmets Week this week, and we've got the Helm of Endless Light for the Titans. As you can see here, gain depth from above and headstrong. It's a fun little thing to play with. But unless you're using Striker, you're not going to use it very often. So there you go. It's the ATS Arachnid for the Hunter. And, well, you will never be using this. This is generally considered one of the worst exotics in the game. Golden Gun lasts longer, and it zooms in further when aimed. In year 1, all it did was zoom in. Worthless. It now at least lasts longer. Still, it has some use with that purpose. Crucible gives you a bit more chance to find that third target, but I would still rather use the Symbiote Helmet or Young Ahamkara Spine. So again, I wouldn't waste my coins. The best of the bunch this week is right here. Well, it's not the best in numbers. That would go to right here, the helm. But the best one to use helmet-wise is the Obsidian Mind. Nova Bomb reduces cooldown of next Nova Bomb. Basically, every kill you get with a Nova Bomb using this helmet returns some super energy back. You combine that with, say, a bad Juju, and you can get a lot of Nova Bombs really quick. I would re-roll this one. Twist your fate. This one's all intellect, but you can have some strength. Hands-on, heavy lifting, and intervention or innovation. Yeah, I would re-roll this one completely. This is not a good roll on this. Still, if you don't have this helmet, I'd pick it up. There it is. Nice and back in black. Sexy. The weapon this week is the good old Mida multi-tool. Alright. This is the classic. We all know it. We all love it. You got Third Eye. You got the Mida multi-tool perk, which is, of course, this weapon boosts move speed and fires on a hair trigger. That is the main perk of the Mida. It's a straight shooter. You've been killed by it many times in Crucible. If you don't have it, how don't you have it at this point? Pick it up. Get it. We've got the ornaments for the Mida. Right here is Special Ops. Black, sexy, hot, nice. And as a matter of fact, I believe I have that on me.
To be here again.
Yes, I do. Right there. Delete you. Let's move you. And let's put you on. Because I actually have Spec Ops on the Mida here, as you can see. See, on my Mida, it's right there. So, if you want to see what it looks like on the back, right there, here it is on my back. That is Spec Ops, makes it black.
The Nine wish to speak to you.
The other option for the Mida is Arctic Survivalist, which makes it... Wait, I actually have this on my other account, so I do have both of the ornaments, just not on the same account. So, if I always get to use the now special Mida, either white or black. I prefer the black. So there we go. Alright, now let's take a look at the curios. This is how the curios cabinet is now. Instead of 5 items down here, there are 6. So there is no more confusion or speculation. They didn't remove 3 of coins, they didn't remove heavy ammo 3-packs. They have now re-added them. And I guess this is going to be the permanent fixture here in the curios. So we've got Emerald Coil, Void Drive for the 2nd week in a row after I spent pretty much all my coins on him last week. 3 heavy ammo, 10 heavy ammo, 3 of coins, and the glass needles, the Modal Light Exchange, and the Exotic Shard. So, this is Xur for the foreseeable future. Alright, excellent, outstanding.
An end will come. We will be there.
That is a very prophetic statement by Xur.
There are no birds where I come from. The things that fly are like shadows.
That is not a very profound statement from Xur. But the one where he said, an end will come. Well, very prophetic. This is where I will be signing off. The Xur Report has, I believe, outlived its usefulness. Unfortunately, we've gotten to a point in the game where just about everybody has every item. And in the case of myself, I have every item at 400. I'm sure many of you are in the same situation or very close, or at least you have your loadouts and everything you want at 400. So, there's not as much of a point to go to Xur anymore. You buy your 3 of coins, you buy maybe some exotic shards, you buy the heavy ammo, and that's about it. What he has to offer really is not that important to the game anymore. So, it's time for me to bid a fond farewell to the Xur Report. But I thought I would go out with a bang to say goodbye. So, on behalf of myself and the staff here at the Xur Report, which is myself, and myself, I would like to thank you for viewing me for this time. I don't know if I will be back. I might come up with something new. I might bring back the Xur Report. Who knows? But for now, I think this is going to be the end. But as one last bit of trivia here, do you guys know what this means? The Atrium Propagandorium, or however you want to pronounce it. Propagandatorum. There we go. Atrium Propagandatorum. It means Hall of Guardians. So, that's it. This is the Hall of Guardians. So once again, thank you for joining me on the Xur Report. I am the King, aka the Scott. I am very happy that you've joined me all these times. Those of you who have, if you stuck it out, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've gotten some great information from me. And I hope this week's also gives you some great info. I don't know when I'll be back. But until that happens, eat a dick.
This is the end.